When you look through the window, you see the sky. You experience the sky. But sky itself can't be reduced to the size of window. Same way, when the thoughts disappear, you experience the ultimate truth. But the truth itself can't be reduced to one idea of not having thoughts. Please understand. When you don't have thoughts, you will experience truth. But the truth cannot be defined with this one quality of not having thoughts. Not having thoughts may be one of the qualities of truth, but that itself is not ultimate. Chitta vritti nirodha, not having thoughts, leads to the yoga. That itself is not yoga. I want you to understand. Sometimes not having thoughts, people understand, not having thoughts itself is a yoga. Then in the deep sleep you don't have a thoughts. But that is not yoga. In the deep sleep you don't have thoughts. But that is not yoga. Not having thoughts with awareness is yoga. Not having thoughts with awareness leads you to yoga. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. The different formations taken by the mind, if it is not happening, then yoga is happening inside you. Yoga is happening inside you. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. The next sutra throws more light on this one truth. Let us enter into the next sutra. Tata drashtuhu swarupeva sthanam. This is another beautiful sutra. Let me give you the translation. The earlier sutra says, withdrawal from mental thought patterns is yoga. Here, Patanjali says, then results relaxation into one's true nature of limitlessness and total understanding. See, when the thoughts disappear, when the cessation happens, when the chitta vrittis are no more, when the thoughts are no more, when the mental actions are no more, he says, it results relaxation into one's own true nature. That is what I am saying. In a way, even your deep sleep is a pattern of your mind. Anything you can go in and come out is pattern. Anything you can experience is pattern. Please understand. Anything you can experience again and again is pattern. If you understand with this definition, even your sleep is a pattern. Even your sleep is a pattern. You go in and come out, go in and come out. It is a pattern. When you really relax, Patanjali says here, then results relaxation into one's true nature. Swarupe vasthanam. You are established into your own true self. Please understand. These are some of the basic truths. Whatever you see and experience is because of your thought pattern. Whatever you see in the outer world, whether it is your health, body, mind, world, relationships, everything is because of your thought pattern. Everything is your thought pattern. Let me tell you this one small story. how experiences are changed through thought patterns. One guy, old guy, went to a village, neighbor village, nearby village, for some purpose. When he came back, from the distance he saw his house is on fire. He started rolling on the ground and started crying. In India, there is a special way of crying. They don't just cry, they roll on the ground and cry. Indian villages roll on the ground and crying. He started rolling on the ground and crying. He had 3 sons. One son came to him and said, "Father, don't worry. Don't you remember yesterday we sold that house?" This guy suddenly stood up, wiped the tears. "Oh, yes. I remember." He's completely relaxed. Next son ran towards him and said, "Father, it is true we sold yesterday, but still we have not got the money." Then again he fell and started rolling on the ground. "Oh, my house is on fire, please save. There is nobody to save, is there anybody to save?" He started calling all gods, all possible help. In India, that is only 911. There is no other 911. He started calling and rolling. Nothing can be done. And after a few minutes, again the third son came and said, No, don't worry, father. Just today morning I took the money and deposited in the bank. The other brothers don't know. I took the money. It is not our house. Then immediately sat up again, wiped the tears. "Oh God, everything is okay. Everything is okay." See, the same situation, same person. One moment he is feeling the deep suffering, agony. The other moment he is completely relaxed, settled. Thought patterns. That plays a major role. Actually, I can say that is the only thing in the life, nothing else. It's a thought patterns. There's another one beautiful story in Zen. It's a very deep, subtle truth which will really help you to understand the sutra in a deeper way. People ask me, "Swamiji, do you mean to say we should not cry in the situations like this? Somebody's house is on fire, how to be there without crying?" People say, "I can't be that insensitive," especially when it comes to the death of near and dear one, or some losing the love of a near and dear one. That kind of situations, I can't be so insensitive. People ask me, then I can't be so insensitive. Can't I become enlightened? Understand, it's a very subtle truth you need to understand. One is accepting the situation. Another one is accepting the response happening inside your inner space. There's a beautiful story, Zen story. There was a great master. His disciple also is an enlightened master, Suzuki. When Suzuki's master passed away, the disciple, his name is Suzuki, he started crying, weeping, rolling on the ground. All the other disciples came and asked, "Master, what is this? You are an enlightened being. How can you cry like this? How can you weep?" Then Suzuki says, "If an enlightened person should not cry, get lost. I am not interested in your enlightenment. I can't be so insensitive to this situation. I am crying because I'll miss his physical presence. He can never leave me, or I can never leave him, because he became me and I became him. That is different. But physically I'll miss him. I'll miss the graceful actions of him and the beautiful conscious leela, conscious play happening around him. I'll miss him. I'll miss it. Then another disciple is asking, then what about the teaching which you are giving all these years? Accept what is happening. Accept what is happening. Tatada, tatada, tatada. What has happened to the teaching? Have you taught this to us without you experiencing? Please understand, very beautiful truth. Just understanding can give you a very strong click. The Suzuki's reply. That disciple is asking, then have you taught this tatada, accepting what is without you experiencing? Suzuki beautifully explains. There are two levels of acceptance. One, accepting whatever is outside the situation. Accepting the situation. Surrendering to this moment. Surrendering to tathata, what is. Surrendering to the now. When surrendering to the now happens, that does not mean you will be insensitive. You will be insensitive. When you surrender to this moment, for example, this moment that when the master is dead, he is no more in the body. It is not that you will be insensitive. It can create a strong emotions in you, accepting that also. Acceptance in the internal level, in the inner level, the second level. See, usually what we do, we try to accept the situation in the outer world. Then immediately we have a scale. If I accept, I should be behaving like this in the inner world. You don't have acceptance in the inner world. You have a scale. If I accept this situation, I should be peaceful, collective, calm, restful. You have a scale about the inner world. You accepted the outer world, means you are very moral, conscience based, but not conscious based. There is a big difference between just accepting the outer world happening and accepting the outer and inner world happenings. Here, Suzuki is throwing a light, new light on tathata, acceptance. Acceptance does not mean just accepting the outer world. Usually we have this idea. If I accept the situation in the outer world, immediately I should become calm, quiet, relaxed, restful. I should not have any agitation. I should not have any irritation. I should not have any response. You have a, then it means what? Then you are not accepting the inner world. Surrendering to the now means accepting the outer world and the response which is happening in the inner world. Suzuki throws an important light on acceptance. So I have accepted the master has left the body. Same way I accepted the response which is happening in me, that pain, that suffering, that separation. I accepted that also. This is the complete acceptance. Complete acceptance. Here, that is what Patanjali describes. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. When completely you accept, when there is no chitta vritti, when there is no action, actually when you have the both acceptance, suddenly you will see you are established in your swarupa, in your nature. We all know only one acceptance. We say, I accept the situation as it is. But you have a strong idea. If you accept the situation, how you should behave, how your mental state should be, there you miss acceptance. There you are not accepting. You should accept in both levels. I accept the outer world situation and I accept what is the response of that outer world situation in my inner situation, inner space. I accept both the space. I accept externally and internally. Then suddenly you will see, you will be unclutched. You will be unclutched. You will be in that space of Swarupa, your nature, your own nature. When you are accepting only the outer world and unable to accept what is happening in the inner world, you cannot be in nature. You cannot be established in your nature. If you have to be established in your nature, both acceptance need to happen. One is the acceptance of the situation and accepting the response happening inside you. Only then the chitta vritti nirodha happens, means cessation of the mind happens. Only then the thought patterns disappear. The thought patterns disappear. Only then you are established in Swarupa. He says, then results in relaxation into one's true nature of limitlessness and total understanding. Both levels of acceptance. Just external acceptance is very easy because you have to accept. You have to accept. And external acceptance is taught as a moral value from the beginning to all of us. And moreover, external acceptance is from the beginning told to us. We try to imitate. We try to live that. We try to do that. But internal acceptance is not needed. Not only that, you can hide it. Externally, if you don't accept, everybody will know. But internally, if you don't accept, nobody will know. Just accepting externally and playing the game is a beautiful ego game. You can post to everybody, see how cool I am, how calm I am, how integrated I am. People start playing game even in all these levels. People start accepting things or trying to pose silence or peaceful, restful awareness just to pose others, just to tell others how cool they are, how calm they are, how restful they are. They try to play game even in this level. But when you accept internally also, suddenly the unclutching happens. So, it's a very beautiful sutra. Amazing truth. I want all of you to contemplate, internalize this sutra, this one idea. I do not want to add more and more ideas. I want to do exactly the same work as Patanjali did. I do not want to comment on this work. I want to repeat it. I am not commenting, I am repeating. Because commenting may add more confusions. There are hundreds of commentaries. I can say thousands of commentaries. It may add more confusions. I don't want to comment. I want you to internalize, experience this one idea. This one idea, internalize continuously. Mind is an action. If I want, I can stop. If I am acting, I wanted it. Take the responsibility. If I am acting, I wanted it. Who can take the responsibility for your action? Only you. If you are walking, you want it. If you are talking, you want it. If you are minding, you want it. If you are thinking, you want it. So let the shift happen in your consciousness. If you are thinking, you want it. If you are talking, you want it. If you are sitting, you want it. So let you understand, this one truth. Take the responsibility on your shoulder. If you are thinking you want it, only then you can stop when you want it. Patanjali is not putting responsibility on anybody else. In this whole 199 sutras, he speaks only in one sutra about God. That also is not describing the nature of God, where is he residing, how is he going, how is he sitting, how is he traveling. No. He says, Ishvara Pranidhanani. Let us surrender everything unto the God. It is one spiritual quality. He is not even bothered about God, he is bothered about the surrendering, that quality. He is not talking anywhere else about anything. He says, you can use God as a tool to surrender, that's all. As a tool to surrender. As an object to surrender. That's all. He takes the complete responsibility. So, take the complete responsibility. Even surrendering with responsibility. Understand? Surrendering with responsibility is enlightenment. Responsible surrender is enlightenment. I have seen people surrendering or claiming that they are surrendered. Oh God! Even if you are caught by your enemies, you will not be tortured that much. By the pseudo-surrendering people. By this pseudo-surrendering people. They will claim that they are surrendered, and whatever right happens is their responsibility because of them. Whatever wrong happens, it is because of you. And they will not do anything more than saying word, I have surrendered, I have surrendered, I have surrendered. Many people come and tell me, Swamiji, what should I do further? I tell them, what do you mean? No, whatever you say, I will do. The moment I tell something, no, I have this difficulty, that problem, this problem. Then I tell them, then tell all your conditions first. Then I will tell you the solution. They say, no, whatever you do, I will do. Whatever you say, I will do. The moment I open my mouth, they will have 1001 condition, 1001 priorities, 1000 preferences, 1001 conditions. So, Patanjali says very beautifully, take the responsibility completely on your shoulder. A responsible person, even if he surrenders, it will be so graceful, so beautiful. Irresponsible person, even if he tries to stand on his own, it will be only cunning. It will never be complete. So first thing you need, first thing is being responsible. Being responsible. In the first sutra, Yogaha Chitta Vritti Nirodhaha, Patanjali teaches us the basic truth, be responsible. The moment you are responsible, the moment you feel you are responsible for your thinking, you know very clearly you can stop. You can stop. Only when you don't want to take the responsibility, you are going on postponing, putting things on others, blaming others. Then you continue to think. If you blame, you are walking because of somebody, you will continue to walk till you die. If you are blaming, you are talking because somebody is forcing, you will continue to talk till the death. Same way, if you say you are thinking because of somebody else, because of some other reason, you will continue to think till you die, even after you die. So take the responsibility on you. Understand, the truth is you are responsible. Truth is You are responsible. So, let you understand, you are responsible. Then suddenly you will realize you can stop. You can stop. The essence of this whole sutra, Yogaha Chitta Vritti Nirodha, is take the responsibility of your subtle action, which I call mind. When you take the responsibility, you know how to stop thinking, how to stop all kinds of expression. You see, mind is not only thinking, there are so many other patterns. Regulation, channeling, mastery, integration, coordination, stilling, quieting, setting aside of the modification, gross and subtle thought patterns, all these things put together. All these things put together is what Patanjali calls Chitta Vritti Nirodha, means cessation of mind. Able to play with it, able to do what you want, like a circus, a gymnasium, able to do whatever you want with your mind, or completely rest without it. It's what he calls yoga. Nirodha not only means controlling or dropping, it means regulation, channeling, mastery, integration, coordination, stilling, quieting, setting aside of all the modifications of the mind.